First time ever on a cruise. We did a 5-day cruise out of the port of Galveston on the Adventure of the Seas. So if you're going on an Adventure of the Seas cruise, I hope that you can use this video to give yourself a preview of some of the things that you might see. First of all, the people that helped us through security were some of the most friendly security folks I've ever experienced. It was wild. They were all so happy for us to go on this cruise. It was awesome. Here she is. This is actually how she looked in Cozumel, but she's a beautiful ship. And here's her from the inside. On first impression, I was honestly pretty stunned. It's definitely a floating city. You can go shopping. You can do a whole ton of things while you're there. I will say, as the week went on, it does sort of appear to be more of a dated ship. Probably is due for an upgrade soon, but honestly, I didn't know much different because it was my first cruise and it was beautiful, for sure. So for this video, I have divided things into 4 parts. I'm not going chronologically. I've divided it up so that you can see what a typical room might look like. And I will then talk a little bit about what you can do if you're on the boat. And then I will talk a little bit about our excursions that we chose to do. And then we'll talk about food. Oh, these were super helpful. Tells you the day of the week. They're in the elevators. I suppose if you were on a long cruise, you'd really need one of those. Here we are, going to our room for the first time. Woo! Here is a typical room, I think. An interior room. We have a couch, which I was not expecting. Everybody was saying that it would be so small. It really was not very small at all. There's plenty of room. Here's the view from the bed. There's a TV. Not too many channels, I'll say, so don't go if you want to watch TV. A safe. A cooler. I don't know if ours was just broken or if it's not really meant to be cold, but it was not cold at all. Just a fair warning. Here's a closet. There was plenty of room for all of our stuff. Could have had more stuff probably. And a pretty small bathroom. Pro tip, lights on the outside. It's small, but it does the job. That's all of just my stuff. There's a clothesline in the shower if you need to hang up your bathing suit. If you wanted, it's fine. It's typical. It's like being in a hotel. Pro tip, get some of these. We got a 6-pack off of Amazon and they stick to anything magnetic. So we were able to hold some lightweight stuff up. Okay, so we saw this on somebody else's video and we had to try it. If you turn the volume thingy to the left, which is like past the off button, it plays the music. Okay, so let's talk about the app. The app is super helpful. It has the schedule of everything that's going on for the day. You can make your own personal schedule, and you can also message with anybody else that's on the cruise. It was super helpful because in a lot of these places you have no Wi-Fi, and you can still use the app. Okay, now things to do on the cruise. Casino. You can play mini golf. It's a pretty sweet trick shot. This actually was a pretty cool course. Half the holes were up above and half were down below, and you went through that little spinny thing. There's lots of pools and swimming for the kids, or you can read. You'll play basketball. There's a full court basketball. There are 2 water slides. I went down the yellow one and definitely broke the rules to take this video. There was a debate on which water slide was better. One person in our party said the blue one said the yellow, so I should try them both. I only did the yellow one. They also have little classes, so I did a card making class. It's kind of cute. We went to several art events. Felt very fancy. We had drank champagne or mimosas. More on the drinking later, but we saw some fancy art. If you like art, it's a pretty fun thing to do, and there's plenty of art things. Or you can find a different place to read. There's definitely pubs. They're usually broadcasting, or at least they were broadcasting sports games. There were 3 rock climbing walls. I mean, 1 wall, but 3 things. Oh, look, you can read somewhere else. We played a little bit in the arcade. It's a typical arcade. We did a ton of trivia. You could probably play trivia almost the entire time. We did Beatles trivia, Harry Potter trivia, general trivia. They have themed events each night. This was 70s night. Okay, pro tip. If you get overstimulated like me, or you don't like loud noises and you need someplace quiet, this is on the 4th deck of the Adventure of the Seas. Beautiful view, chairs, quiet, go there. Another quiet and beautiful place is the helipad. It's at the very front of the ship. You can do the whole Titanic thing if you want. And look at that view. Here's a little bit of archery. Was not what I thought it was going to be, but it's fine. It was fun. Okay, let's talk about excursions. There are a number of excursions you can do. You can buy them from Royal Caribbean if you want, or you can buy them on your own. For this cruise, we just bought our own. The first place that we stopped was Costa Maya. I think it was like a half day we were there. Beautiful. Obviously set up for tourists. And we actually got out of the port and hopped on a bus to go see some Mayan architectural deposits. Here's our tour guide, David, talking about architecture. He knew a ton. I mean, come on, look at that. I will say that I ended up getting massively distracted by this monkey, so there's quite a lot of monkey footage. There's some leaves to smell. That one smelled like oregano. All in all, it was a really wonderful excursion and nice to get off the boat, and I learned something, saw a little bit of local culture. It was great. When we got back, there's some dolphins. I think you can pay to swim with them. There's some other paid excursions with some other fauna, like this aggressive flamingo. It was literally so cranky. On the way out, we nabbed a fresh coconut and drank straight from the coconut. I also got a little drink with alcohol in it before we got back on the ship. Our second excursion was on the next day. It was a full day excursion, and this one was in Cozumel. We hopped on a catamaran, I guess, and went snorkeling. You can see our boat in the background. Oh, there I am, snorkeling. The first depth we went to is 25 feet. It freaked me out, so you're not seeing very much of it. Sorry. The second depth was to 10 feet. Saw a lot of starfish. It was super cool. And then the next depth was waist. We saw some rays and some other fish. And a little baby starfish. It's a little hard to see, but on the way back there were tons of flying fish too. They're in the water, flying away. Okay, we're back on the app, but I want to talk a little bit about drinking before we talk about dining. We did not buy the package, the drink package, and I stand by my decision. I think it was too expensive, and I got plenty of things to drink and was well under what it cost to get the drink package. The app, you can make reservations for dinner. You can see menus. There's, I think, 4 or 5 different included places to eat. This is the main dining hall. We ate here several times for dinner. One night was French night. I tried escargot for the first time. It was actually really good. And enjoy some random shots of other meals that I ate. There's also a buffet. This is what I got from the buffet. This looks so gross. But look at that little dessert. It was so cute. It was red velvet. And Cafe Promenade, I think, is open 24 hours. I don't know. We were there all kind of hours, and it's sort of like a walk up and grab. They had sandwiches and wraps, Lots of different ones, gluten-free options, vegetarian options. You could get as many as you wanted. You could load up your plate if you wanted. They also had pizza, which I thought was so delicious. And they had desserts too, so we ate there a lot, all included. I paid for this Starbucks. It wasn't that expensive though. Oh, and free soft serve, unlimited. Get as much as you want. Drinking, like I said, this is one of the bars at the very top. It's a beautiful view, but I had plenty of delicious drinks and I wouldn't necessarily get the drink package. Overall, I really enjoyed my first experience cruising. I think it's a really unique way to travel, and if you like more of a slower pace and you enjoy, I don't know, relaxing on your way to a destination, I think it's a really good way to travel. If you're more of the adventurous type and you want to get out and do all kinds of things in one place, you're probably better off just like flying there and staying in that location. But I would definitely cruise again for sure. Probably try to get on a newer boat, but it was very fun. Thanks for watching.